welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to Paris. We're gonna be taking a little break from all the traveling because I officially started my apprenticeship last week. This is my first day outfit. I thought I would have more to say, but I'm just freaked out and excited, and I'll let you know how it went. But this whole outfit is new, so I like new stuff, so I'm feeling cute. Wish me luck. I was so stressed out going into it just because obviously it's like going into unknown territory. Like, it was nothing I'd ever really experienced before. This is my first real job in a sense, but I luckily followed Julie's advice, which was to bring in a little treat for everybody on my first day. I brought a little bag of Madeleine, and let me tell you guys, that was like probably the best thing I ever did, and I urge you guys to do the same if you're ever starting a job, because it just is the perfect first impression of you. Like, makes you have a really good first impression to people, which is so important, and it's also a really easy thing to talk about. Like, it starts conversations in a way. Like, yeah, it just helps for like all around like kindness and exchange and everything. So that was probably one of the best things that I did, so I'm just gonna shout out my girl for that. Since then I've met a lot more people and I'm starting to get a little bit into the flow of like work things, but this is still like my first full week, so I'm still adjusting in terms of routine. I was really scared I wasn't gonna be able to fit in like working out and like breakfast and everything in the morning before leaving, because it is a little bit of a commute to get there, but I managed to find a split that works. So I'm gonna try to keep it up this week and see how I feel, if I'm not too exhausted, because I am coming home a little bit later than on like my usual school days. I still haven't started school, that's next week, so this is like full like dive into job vibes, if that makes any sense. But anyways, I think I'll debrief a little bit more later. Right now I am getting ready for Monday. I'm gonna show you my outfit real quick. I realized that it's really a chill like work environment. Like, I can dress very casually because like literally everyone does, which is nice. I still want to like dress up and look cute and like corporate a little bit because I think that's fun for me. And I also bought a lot of shit for that this summer, but it's also nice to be able to wear a really chill, comfy outfit on a Monday, so. Guys, I'm finally home. Today was a day. It was a good day, but it was a day. There's not much more to say about that, but I had to go to the grocery store to get some stuff and I forgot my tote bag, so literally filled to the brim. Just some last minute groceries that I for some reason didn't get this weekend, even though I went to the grocery store twice and spent a lot of money. So there's always like something to buy, cook, or do in this house, and I fear I didn't realize that when I was a child, and now my mom's stressed about keeping up the household. Starting to make a lot of sense to me now. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys my little lunchbox this morning, but obviously right now it's empty. I use my wet jars to bring food to the office. We have a little kitchen, and lately I've been doing daily carrot salad. This is very good for hormone balancing. Tonight I'm actually so excited because I'm gonna have roasted tomato soup that I made yesterday. I didn't vlog when I was at my parents', but me and my mom randomly tried this like super cute little cafe restaurant, and they only served soup, but it was literally the most delicious soup I've ever had. It was a roasted tomato soup. So I made it yesterday, and that is literally what I've been looking forward to all day. Also, I'm bringing a pack of chocolate to the office to keep in the fridge. What else? Oh, I got eggs, fruit. I didn't even show you guys what I got, but just like, yeah, eggs, fruit. I ate kiwi every morning and a plum at lunch. And then these blueberries are for my sister, yogurt bowls, some mayo, some eggs. Also eat this every morning. And I got some celery for my bunny. We realized pretty recently that eating celery really helps her digestion because she sometimes has a little bit of digestive problems. But I really actually liked my outfit today. I thought it was very cute, casual, simple. I don't even know if I like mentioned the logistics of anything, but I'm gonna be staying at this apprenticeship for 2 years, so until I graduate my master's, and I'm gonna be going to school at the same time, like not the same days obviously, but like the rhythm is gonna be a little bit different than the last couple of years, but so far the office part of it feels like manageable, doable. With school, I don't know how I'll be able to juggle everything, but I'm trying not to stress myself out with things that like I don't even really know the facts of yet. Right now I'm just trying to focus on integrating myself socially and learning the most that I can from the professionals around me. I actually had the opportunity to assist a very cool meeting with a luxury client. It was so interesting and like so insightful, and there was a senior graphic designer from our team that was part of the meeting as well, and just like hearing him talk so professionally about his job and like just being very professional and hands-on with like the project and everything, I was so impressed. It also made me realize how much I still have to learn, which is normal. I've only done graphic design for 3 years and technically sort of done like okay stuff for like a year. So I know I've still got a lot of time to learn as much as possible, and obviously this apprenticeship is going to be very helpful for that, which is why I'm so excited. I'm also like so grateful. But yeah, that's basically a little bit of the synopsis. I've been talking for so long and I just need to go shower, so I'll come back when I'm getting or like prepping dinner. I'm so bummed it's upside down, but I just made the craziest, sickest, fucking biggest sandwich ever. I'm so excited to eat this tomorrow. Guys, my little soup. I'm so excited. It is literally the best thing in the world. Such a comforting meal. Little dollop of heavy cream. And then I've just got like a girl dinner snack plate going on. Mickey's so excited. I'm so excited. I wanted to have dinner at 7. It's 8:16, which is fine. It's fine. I have time. I'm gonna watch a little movie. Chill night in. My sister's not here. I'm just gonna relax. I just spent another like hour and a half in the kitchen prepping that insane sandwich, but it was worth it because I'm so excited to eat it. I'm gonna have it for like as a lunchbox tomorrow. Also, got my new little sourdough bread from this new bakery. Well, it's not new, but I discovered it this weekend to have with my homemade tomato soup. I really do feel like Nora Smith in these moments. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, I'm gonna find myself a little show to watch, or maybe a movie actually. Kind of in the mood for a movie. Guys, I'm home, finally. I'm not gonna lie, today felt like a heavier day to get through. It definitely is a little bit mentally challenging to stay sat in front of a computer for like 6 hours or like 6-7 hours. I don't even know how long my work day is, but like I'm trying not to count lunch. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit like mentally tolling, physically tolling, because like my body doesn't know how to sit for that long. So I know it's something that I'm definitely gonna slowly get used to, even though I'm not very excited about the idea of like getting used to being behind a computer screen all day, but that is a part of my job, not all of it,
but it is a part of it. And especially when I'm going to be in the office, I feel like I have a lot more setting time than like manually like creating or like drawing and stuff. But we have yet to see. It's still only like my 4th or 5th day. But yeah, I'm on some other little missions. I'm doing mock-ups today. Yeah, just a bunch of like really boring boring but like necessary graphic design work, and I'm okay with doing it because I'm just starting out. It's also like a little bit less stressful and daunting to be like, oh, these are just like smaller missions and tasks. Like I can take my time on it and I can, you know, be a little bit creative, but I know that like at the end everyone's gonna be satisfied, so it's fine. Oh my god, I had my huge sandwich that I made yesterday for lunch and everyone was like, what the fuck is that? Because it actually was huge. I kind of like underestimated how thick focaccia bread is, but like I've eaten like focaccia sandwiches before and they didn't seem that huge, so I don't know, maybe I was like supposed to scoop it out, I don't know. But yeah, so I only ate half of it because it was like so huge, but that's good because that means that I don't have to think about lunch for tomorrow. It's sorted. Also, my camera is dirty. I don't know if I said it. It's 6 p.m. Got home, got into PJs, washed my makeup off. I have a little bit of laundry to get to. Then I'm just gonna chill, edit a little bit. I'm very behind on my London vlog. I was supposed to post it like a week ago and I'm not like anywhere near done, but I'm very excited about it because I'm actually doing a little bit of like graphic design work for it, which is fun. I should be doing that with every vlog because I have the capacities too, but I don't always have the time. And I don't know, I had this idea like on the train to London for how I wanted to do the whole intro and like the titles and everything, so I'm working on that, which is very fun. It's kind of like the creative aspect of my brain right now. So yeah, hopefully it'll turn out cute and I'll be able to work on it a little bit today. But yeah, I'm waiting for my sister and then we're gonna have dinner. I'm gonna have more of that tomato soup because it's all I could think about today. Coming home and eating tomato soup. So I'll keep you posted. Guys, it's 6:15 p.m. Got off work at 5. Wait, that's not true. I think it's like 5:45 or something. But I'm meeting my friends for drinks at my favorite bar in the 11th. We're trying to do like a weekly girls' night thing, and like each of us is gonna take turns basically planning, and this time it was my turn. But I only got a week's notice, so I panicked and I'm just gonna take them to this bar because I know it's good. The food's good, the drinks are good, the vibes are great. It's in a very like easy access place in Paris. And yeah, so it was just like a knockout. Last Friday we had dinner at Tarantula, another restaurant that I really wanted to try and that is amazing if you guys are ever in Paris. Definitely go check it out. Mexican restaurant, but like French, Parisian, bistro vibes. Anyways, let's go. Okay, sat myself down near Little Salma because I have a little bit of time to kill before my friends get here. I think they might be around the corner. But I'm trying to redo my hair because I didn't wash it this morning and I thought like this clip situation looked cute, but I'm actually not sure. Today was a lot more of a stressful day at work. In the afternoon my computer stopped turning on, so it was a little bit stressful. And then I had just like a bunch of things coming in that were like urgent that I need to do in the day, so I felt a bit panicky, but it's fine. I think me and my boss have like good communication, so we sorted things out and I could leave on time. I'm trying to take advantage of like the last
fall weather days before it turns into winter, obviously. So it's really nice that I get to do things like this and also see my friends. I feel like that's a really good de-stressor. But yeah, I think we're just gonna chill here for a bit and then head into the bar. I have a reservation at 6:15, which is great. Not a lot of bars have reservations, but this one does, and it's actually really important. Like, you can't really get a table unless you have a reservation, so I'm excited. Hopefully I'll try some new things on the menu. I love everything they make, and I also really want to ask them where they buy their bread from because it's like insane. And yeah, I'm excited for my friends to hopefully discover it. Maybe they know it, but I have a good chance that they don't, but whatever. Let me shut up. Okay, hi. Made it to Friday. I didn't film yesterday because I literally didn't do anything. Went to work, came back, and then died. But anyways, this is Friday's outfit. It's giving casual Friday, but I love it. I bought these low-waisted cotton leggings in New York, and to me they actually are a classy pair of pants, and I think they're coming back. Also, it's so cute with my ballet flats, and then just a little denim shirt to make it a little bit more put together. I also have a little sweater. I'm gonna put my other jacket. Tonight my parents are actually coming over. My dad is just staying here for the weekend, but my mom is gonna be staying with us for I think a full week, which is gonna be nice because honestly I've truly felt like the toll of having a full-time job and taking care of the household. I mean, obviously I'm not the only one taking care of the household, but it is still, like, even then it's still like a big mental load. So I think it's gonna be nice to have someone that can help us out with that. And obviously it's just gonna be nice to have them around. I want to wear a fun little bracelet. My only two bracelets are from the Eras Tour. Are both of these from the Eras Tour? Oh no, this one is, wait, I don't know. I think they're both from Grace Abrams concerts. Yeah, I didn't get any from the Eras Tour. I'm like dumb. This one my friend Abril gave me, and this one a sweet cute girl at the show gave me. And they're both so cute. I love them. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some like flowers or stuff for them because they're getting here tonight, and it's actually their wedding anniversary today, so I think it'll be nice for them to have a little something. We're obviously gonna celebrate. Try to make some yummy food when I get home. Also, I finished reading The Practice of Not Thinking by Ryonosuke Koike. He's actually a Japanese monk, and now he writes about like meditation and all this stuff. And this book was like not at all what I thought it was gonna be, but it was super interesting. It does read more as like an informational guide rather than a very like entertaining book per se, but when you can focus on it, it actually, like, there's a lot of very interesting takeaways. And yeah, I've never heard his particular take of using your brain too much is actually bad, and like you should be using it less, and any sort of heavy stimulation to the brain is negative. So even warns against comedy and laughing because there are big stimulations to the brain and the body, and the way he like explains why that's negative, it actually kind of makes sense. It's definitely the type of book that you have to read a couple of times to really integrate like the full spectrum of thoughts, but the chapters are really well divided. Like each part has a title of like what he's going to be defending in that part of the book, and there are some parts that like I was really on par with. Other parts that kind of surprised me. There's actually a chapter on the internet and like how receiving praise or hate from the internet, both of them are bad because it like basically goes to your brain and it's a form of
pride that you get from it, which is like obviously not real or useful. Posting on the internet makes us shameless, and like any sort of like any form of self-esteem is like not productive. Just a lot of stuff like that, and I thought that was really interesting, especially because like this is such a prevalent topic for everyone, but I feel like for me as well. Just a bunch of stuff. I actually need to take some notes on it to like really be able to formulate my words on it, but I need to go, so I'll catch you guys later. Made it to Saturday, which means that I have successfully completed my first week of work, which is crazy. Like, I looked at my sister last night and I was like, I just did a week of work. I just went to work for a week. It may sound corny or like a little bit cringy to people, but I'm genuinely like so proud of myself for this week. I've always had like more of a difficult time in social situations or like with big life changes. So I'm proud that like I managed to do this like semi-smoothly. Like I actually feel really good at the office and at like my point of integration right now. Like obviously I'm only a week in, so I can't really have the strongest relationships with people yet, but I do feel like I've talked to mostly everyone and everyone's like so kind and sweet. I'm also like insanely grateful to have landed in a place with such nice and open people. So obviously that has been probably the most helpful, liberating thing in terms of like my anxieties about starting this job. But yeah, so now my parents are here and it's the weekend, so I can finally just enjoy my time a little bit more. Last night we celebrated my parents' wedding anniversary, which is kind of fun how that worked out when they were coming to town for the weekend. I don't wear foundation or skin tint during the week, but I kind of want to today. I do have a dinner reservation for tonight. We're going to be trying this Lebanese restaurant that my friend recommended called Julia, and I'm very excited. I've been wanting to try like a really good Lebanese for a while because I discovered this year that I love Lebanese food, but like I haven't tried as many restaurants here in Paris. So I'm excited to have more of it, and I also really want my parents to experience that because we usually go to Italian restaurants, which is like more classic and honestly a little bit boring to me now. I feel like I know what good pasta is. I want to discover like more types of food that I could enjoy. So I know my mom does like Lebanese food, but I'm not sure if my dad does, so I guess we're gonna have to see tonight. But from the pictures, everything looks really good, and she like highly raves about this restaurant to me, and we are both big foodies, so I'm excited. My parents and my sister just went to the grocery store to get like our groceries for the week I stayed in because I had to edit the vlog a little bit. I'm a little bit behind on my own made up schedule, but I just want to get done with this video and get it out. But yeah, I have noticed that I do have a little bit less time to myself having a full-time job. I mean, that's pretty fucking obvious, but I thought I would be able to juggle it a little bit better. But with school starting, I know my rhythm is going to be different, and I probably, hopefully, will have a little bit more time just because I am going to have like a full week of school at the end of the month, and my like school schedule is a lot more flexible than my work schedule. Anyways, we are going out. I don't know, we're probably gonna have lunch here first. I actually don't know, I have no idea. And then go into the city. I want to go do a little bit of shopping. I honestly love to shop when my parents are here for obvious reasons, but
Also because I really need to get some boots for fall. Like I have knee-high boots, or are they knee-high? Or just like tall boots that are great for winter, but I would greatly appreciate having a pair of small booties for the in-between seasons. And I tried some on when I was in the Netherlands that hopefully I'm gonna be able to find today.
Reverend Jack laying half naked underground, bitten by a rattlesnake he bought from a traveling circus before it went down. He was honoring Jesus with his rattlesnake dance. Lord, couldn't you have given him one more chance? Bewildered Mary was part of the congregation too. She came flying down into the valley one day on a pale white horse with burning hooves. That's strange, said Reverend Jack. I didn't expect revelation to come so soon. Let's use that to enhance our message while we're pushing through. While we're pushing through.
Lo volvieron a reconducir, creo.
This part of town is so industrial, it almost feels dystopian. Like I'm walking through the divergent set. Doesn't it? But I love this walk. It's gonna get a little bit nicer in a bit. I bought these red Capris on Vinted a couple weeks ago. They're vintage Nike. And I thought it was something black because they're a little bit loose at the bottom, which is like not how I pictured them in my head. But I actually think that's how they're supposed to fit because they fit me everywhere else. So I think that was just like the style of the pant. And honestly, I just love this color. It's so fun. It makes me feel very retro, but in a very cool way. And it also reminds me of this outfit that I used to wear when I was in middle school. I bought these red corduroy wide leg pants. I think I was in like 8th grade or something. And I wore them all the time. They fit me so well. And I only wore them with this cropped brandy like waffled tank top. It was white. And that's the only way that I would wear these pants. And I did that so much that it kind of became like my signature outfit. I discovered this abandoned train track passageway last weekend, and it truly is like the French High Line. And I think I read that this was the original idea of it. I really want to come draw here or even go on a run. I haven't been on a run in the longest time, but I feel like this particular trail will spark my joy for it again. Guys, I'm exhausted. It's the next Monday, but I just wanted to pop in at the end of this video to do a little haul of the stuff that I got this weekend. I'm so excited about it. First thing that you guys saw, I actually haven't even unboxed this, but I did get the boots that I wanted. I was a little unsure when I was trying them on again, just because I feel like they make my foot look bigger, but when I bought my
ballet flats that I wear all the time, I also felt that way, and then once I started wearing them I was like, no, I'm just like delusional. And honestly, these are so gorgeous and the perfect staple. I really can't wear higher heels than this, so this is like very perfect for me. I love the square toe, very cool girl. So I think I'm gonna wear these to death. And then speaking of my ballet flats, I also got some red socks that I wore today because I was wearing this red top, and it was like literally the perfect combo. So I'm so glad I got that. And then randomly I stumbled on this little scarf. I don't know if we can call this a scarf, but it's like really tiny, and you like wrap around your neck and like do a little bow here. Gray. So cute and very cheap. Galerie Lafayette has really good stuff, like the brand. It's really good, like good quality stuff and cheap, so it's great. And then we went to IKEA to get a new pan, and I got this little frame that I want to put on my desk at the office to have a little personal thing. Oh, isn't it so cute? And it's pink. I can probably do like 2 pictures because it's like goes both ways. So I think I'm gonna try to print some Polaroids of me and my bunny, or me and my family, or me and my friends or something. Maybe I'll do like a little collage. I don't know. I'm excited about this. It's gonna be a fun little addition because right now I don't have anything personal on my desk, and that's a little bit sad. I want to get a plant, but I also don't know like how people feel about plants. Like I don't want to scare someone. I don't know. People can be weird. And I think that's it. I want to show... Oh! I've been ordering a bunch of stuff on Vinted. I think I mentioned my red Cadbury's, and I've just been... Oh shit, well, I don't have it, but I'll try to put a picture of another great vintage Nike find. I also got this. I never showed this, but little cotton sports bra, very comfy. And yeah, I bought another thing, but my mom took the liberty of washing it, which is great because I was gonna get to it this weekend. Anyways, that was my tiny haul. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and hopefully I'll be able to film some more stuff, or like the evolution of how I feel this job. But I'm very excited about it. Obviously, overall very positive feelings. I actually start school this Thursday, which I'm also excited about. It's gonna be a new journey because it's just gonna be a different like way of doing school that I'm unaware of. So another little like discovery point, but I feel positive about it. And yeah, just a lot of new fun stuff to come. And I finally finished editing the London vlog, so that should be up this weekend. I'm so relieved. That was like literally on my mind so much, and like even my sister was like telling me like, you've been editing this vlog forever, it feels like, and that is also what it feels like to me. But I am very proud of this one, so if you haven't watched that, definitely do. I'll see you guys in the next one.